Spark the hearts, what up? Yo, I talked about I was going to make a video, so here it is. This video is dedicated to probably the most important thing you could do for yourself in your life, for your body, is to clean your intestines. Clean out your intestines so that you'll move towards intermittent fasting. And but first of all, just clean them out. Now, why is that? Very simply put, your intestines absorb nutrients for your body. Your nutrients of your body is how your body gets energy, and it's how you connect with people. It's your gut instinct. It is probably the most sensitive part on your body is your intestines. So what happens is, say you eat like low quality food, so what your body does, it goes through your intestines, and humans have very, very long intestines. Like, does it go? It goes all the way around the world. It would if it was stretched out. Anyways, there's a lot of intestines. Dogs, for example, have a very short intestine. Dogs need to eat a lot. Don't make your dog fast. Feed your fucking dog. But you can fast. You can go. What, didn't Jesus go 40 days without food? Now, I don't suggest to go 40 days, not yet anyways. Start off somewhere though. Intermittent fasting is 16 hours. So work up to 16 hours and then start doing that 5 days a week. And and you can go over 20 hours, and then you start challenging yourself. I heard about guys going 3 days. The longest so far I think I've gone is 42 hours. But now I fast, 5 days a week. Even more than that. It's part of a schedule. So what do you get from cleaning out your intestines? Well, so first of all, when you eat shitty food, your body creates a mucus that coats your intestines. It's to protect yourself from the shitty food that you're eating, because your body needs to protect itself. Well, that just means that now now you eat healthy food. Imagine you eat an apple. Well, your body has this mucus protective layer. It doesn't get the nutrients from the apple. That's why people are so gluttonous and so fat, because they eat shitty food, and their body's protecting themselves from the food they're eating. So they have to eat so much. And then the other thing it does is it creates things like tapeworms and things like candida and different disease that lives inside of them. And it's actually feeding off the sugars and stuff. So you think that you have a sugar craving? Nah, it's candida. There's living like tapeworms inside of you that are craving the sugar. And they're controlling your mind. Anything fungus that lives inside of a host. So you have fungus in you? You do. Everyone does. We have fungus on our skin. It's a known fact. Look it up. And it controls the mind of what it lives in. The fungus controls the mind. So what you do is you start killing off this negative fungus, and you start building up the positive, probiotics. You start building up the pro things, the good things in your body, and killing off the bad. What you do is you prevent disease. You make yourself more versatile, more happy and healthy, and then you stop having to eat so much. We're not supposed to look so fat. I'm looking pretty skinny these days, right? Like, I've been fasting a lot. It's actually healthy. My mom was like worried about me. She's like, "Oh, you're getting skinny and stuff." Thing is, too, I was bringing it down to bare bones, and now I'll start putting more weight on. But it's like you get rid of all that within the fat cells. It holds on to disease and negative chemicals. So you slim all that off. Drink water, fast, get it down to bare bones, and then you can eat good food and build it back up. I just did a liver cleanse. You have to fast to get down where you can really do this properly. So to get back to the intestines, so what you do is enemas. Yeah, you put water up your butt, and what you'll find is that there is crap, literally, just caked on inside of your intestines. You can Google these things, look up enemas, watch 3 or 4 or 5 videos. I can link into I can link videos into where I got this if people ask me and stuff like that. But essentially what it is you create an enema, you wash out all that crap, and then you'll notice the difference right away. You'll be like happy, because all that stuff is like caked on negativity. It's like dark energy, because it's like gross. It's like bad. It's like that McDonald's that you ate when you were like 5 is still caked in there. and it's like mucus and all this stuff. You wash all that off, and then you'll become more sensitive to food. So be careful what you eat after that, because then you eat salads, eat food that goes through you, eat probiotics, high levels of probiotic. Make sure your food goes straight through, and you'll get more and more protective layers. You'll get more safe to probiotics. We have more bacteria in our body than we do cells. So that's not a bad thing, because we have probiotic. There's good bacteria. So what you do is just eat tons of good bacteria, and it'll combat the bad bacteria. You start getting so your system works for you, so you don't need to depend on pharmaceutical drugs and things like that. You eat the fermented foods. Eat sauerkraut. We should have fermented foods with every meal, just a bite of it, and it'll make us healthy. So by cleansing out our intestines, we're just cleansing ourselves so our body can heal itself. Our body heals itself when our intestines are empty. So it takes about 3 hours to digest fruit. It takes something like 12 hours to digest things like bread, or even 18 hours to digest bread and oatmeal and things like that. So if you're eating bread and oatmeal and stuff, then you need to fast for 20 hours just to have empty intestines, just so that your body can heal itself. Your body heals itself when your intestines are empty. But the thing is, how many people live with full intestines their entire life? No wonder people are dying at a younger age all the time and having all these diseases. Every disease will go away if you have empty intestines. Your body fights the disease by having empty intestines and by having a cleansed liver. Liver cleans the blood. So first you cleanse all this stuff out, then you cleanse your liver, and you cleanse your gallbladder, and you cleanse your kidneys, and you cleanse. And then what happens is you end up with a clean, fresh, well-oiled machine. It's just like your car. It's like, imagine if you cleansed it. You give it an oil change. You cleanse the whole thing. You wash the motor. You wash the seats inside. You vacuum the car. You wipe the dash. You cleanse it, and then it's fresh and clean again, and it works properly. That's what you want. And the thing is you're not a car. You're alive. So you actually are a self-propelling cleansing machine. We're just so bombarded with chemicals, shitty food, that we're just shoving it in there and thinking there's no negative effects. Well, there is negative effects of it, and eventually that shit catches up to you. Alkalizing the blood is huge. Coca-Cola is something like, 12% acidity or something. I can't remember what it is, but your blood needs to be like 7.4 or something, the acidic rate. So you have, right when you wake up, have like apple cider vinegar, which is cleansing for the body. Google what is cleansing, what is alkalining. So then just eat alkalining foods. And things like cancer and disease lives in an acidic body. So if you make your body cleanse, it literally can't live inside of you. If you cleanse out your intestines and you cleanse your liver and then you eat alkaline foods, you are safe. You are a self-propelling energetic machine. The thing is, you'll get more energy and you won't have to eat as much either. The amount that you have to eat will go way down. And people say things like, "Oh, but I like food," blah 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, then keep doing what you're doing. It's fine. Like, you're eventually you're probably going to get disease and you're probably going to die from it. And you won't live as long. It's your choice. If you like food that much, then do it. And you don't have to do anything. I'm just saying, if you want to be healthy and you want to be happy, by doing this and by cleansing, your happiness goes up. You become more happy. You become more light, and so then it opens up your heart and it helps you so you can be there for people. Because at the end of the day, that's really what this is about, is being happy, and so you can create happiness for others. So cleansing out the intestines is huge for health. It's the number one health tip that anyone could give you. And probiotics like sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, kefir, yogurts, good quality yogurts with high probiotics, and then there's probiotic pill forms, and there's all kinds of probiotics these days. Just eat them with every meal. and learn how to fast. And yeah, it's hard. It's challenging. This is the work. That's why they call it a practice. It's a health practice. It's a yoga practice. It's a meditation practice, because it takes practice. It's challenging, and you get better at it as time goes along. But, you know, the advantages to doing all this is you'll have a happier, healthier, simpler life, and you'll get more longevity, you'll get more energy, and you'll be able to save money on things like food and stuff after you cleanse and everything, because you won't need to eat as much. And you'll learn to get from the gardens and local, and go to there's probably a community garden. You can just go help out for a couple hours. Now you're helping out in a garden with your feet in the dirt, but you get the free vegetables from there. So you're eating way less, and you're getting vegetables from the garden there, and then you can them. So you're saving tons of money. If really money is the issue, then this is cheaper. This actually saves money. You got to look at it as an investment. And at the beginning, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what you're doing, so you have to learn. Because at the beginning, it might cost more, of course, because you don't know what you're doing yet. So you got to learn. And then once you learn and you educate yourself, then you will start saving money. Because anytime you educate yourself properly on anything, you're going to save money, you're going to save time, you're going to get smarter of it because of it, you're going to get more energy because of it, you're going to feel better, and you're going to be more proactive, and you're going to have more knowledge, and you're going to feel good about yourself because you're learning, and you're also eating healthier. So everything is a win-win-win-win. And you, yourself, and your family, and everyone you know is going to benefit from this. And then you can share the knowledge with them so they benefit as well. So alkalining the blood, cleaning out your intestines, enemas, probiotics, just keep yourself on the clean tip, and alkalize the blood, and happiness is on its way. And remember, happiness is fleeting, joy is on its way. To be joyful, so you can enjoy the moment, and you can enjoy on a deeper level, is what comes. And as you cleanse, then you're going to cleanse your emotions, because trapped in your sore shoulders and sore back, there's like hidden traumas and stuff that will come up. So you're going to cleanse. That's where the meditation comes in. That's where the Kundalini yoga comes in, because you're as above, so below. So as you cleanse your intestines, you're going to want to cleanse out the emotions. Go for a walk in the forest. Touch the dirt. I can explain all these things more in details if you ask specific questions and reach out to me. But this is all about healing and being happier. So this is what I did. I'm talking living proof, and speaking from experience. Reaching out and doing these videos, just trying to find out how to get here. It was really challenging for me. If I make any of this seem easy, trust me, I was like crying and in bed all day today. I was depressed. Like it is challenging sometimes to be. I'm also doing this with videos and trying to turning this into a career. And I'm a hip hop artist, and it's been challenging. So don't think that any of this has come easy for you to say. It's like, look, I'm an energetic Gemini who had 30 concussions. To meditate was the most challenging thing, but it gets easier when you set yourself up for success. When you eat healthier, then you have more calmness. When you have Epsom salt baths and high magnesium doses, it calms you down. So you set yourself up for success, and it gets easier. And when you practice, it gets easier. So thank you for checking in, and yeah, reach out to me if you have any questions. Peace.